All right, who do we got? We got Jamie and Ryan, right?
That's right,
Yeah,
mate, yeah.
that's us.
Jamie and Ryan from Seizure Film. You guys are from England and you're filmmakers. In your words, what's the premise of the movie? Because I saw like human trafficking, like maybe drugs, and maybe some demonic like force of some kind.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. That's it in a nutshell, really. I mean, I don't know. You know the log line off Andrews?
No, not off by heart. You see, Seizure's the old film. We've got a new one coming out called Demon Eye, and
Demon.
so we're totally in that world at the minute.
Oh. Oh, so what should we talk about?
Let's talk about Demon Eye.
Let's talk about films.
Well,
right.
Seizure's it's out in the States. It's on Prime at the moment.
Okay.
So
That's why I didn't know
yeah.
if it was out yet.
Yeah, so anyone can go and have a look at that. And as you say, it's all about trafficking a girl who's possessed by a demon, and then all hell breaks loose, and it's just great fun. Great film.
It looked amazing. Yeah, I watched the trailer last night. It looked really good. And how long did it take to make? Because I saw you guys started in 2015, correct?
Yeah, that film took I don't know, from start to finish it took about 6 months.
Oh, okay.
And then it took a long time for it to get out to the marketplace. And so it's, as I say, it's been out in the States for quite a while.
Cool.
But the new film, Demon Eye, we're just about to have the private cast and crew screening on this Friday. So we're very excited about that one.
Nice. What is that about?
So that is about a girl who finds an amulet that's cursed, and it belongs to two demons, and they want it back.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
yeah, it's great. It's great fun.
I'm
And
curious,
It's got,
does the amulet give her any abilities so she can defend herself against these demons, or?
well, what it gives her is whatever she wants. So you wish on this thing, it starts to give it you. The world is a great place. The only problem is you've got a demon who was burnt at the stake, and she comes to get it back. So the more you wish, the closer she gets to you. And then she's got this demon dog that is her companion, and that comes for you as well. So you get this double whammy. So there's loads of action in it. It's really good fun.
What was the most difficult thing about filming the movie?
Most difficult thing. Just well, I mean, it's always there's only two of us really at the helm of this, so you know, the most difficult thing is just keeping us own heads in gear and getting to the next day, and you know what I mean, and just making it all work. Really, that's the biggest battle I'd suggest. But you know, we're no experts at this game, but we've managed to get to completing a second film. That's what we're most proud of.
That's amazing. Yeah, I didn't know if one was started yet or not, but yeah, you've almost got it. You've almost got it done. That's amazing. How did you guys meet?
Well, yeah, go on, sorry.
Yeah, we met as actors like years ago. How many years ago was that?
To 1999, I think it was.
Yeah,
1999. That's when we first bumped into each other as jobbing actors, you know. So
Cool.
Yeah.
we were both doing that. We did a job together. We actually shared a room together back then for a theatre company that
Not
we
in
were
that
working
way.
for. Yeah,
But
steady.
it's-
although Ryan's got a problem with sleepwalking, which is also terrifying. We have ever shared a room with somebody who does that. But you never know, not there. So anyway, we were just jobbing actors there, you know, and then we decided to set up a media company to just start making films. That's what we wanted to do.
That's why I
But
didn't
we
know
knew
if like it just started from a conversation back then that you guys just kept it going.
Yeah. You know, we always wanted to do it, but I don't know how things are in the States, but certainly in the UK, there's not that much support for you. If you go to anybody who gives out government grants, if you want to do a drama, you're more likely to get funding. But if
funding.
you say,
Oh, wow.
no, I want to push people off stairs and just chop people's heads off, they don't
Wow.
like it.
I figured
So-
that would be a market as well. Horror movies.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some people are so fussy, but yeah, if you so when we went to them and said, look, we want to make horrors, there's no funding available, and so it took us a long time to get the money together to make that first film.
Did you guys
And
crowdfund it, or did you just do it out of your own expense?
Yeah, we self-funded it, and then we were really drunk at a party and just started talking to people about what we were going to do, and other people started to say, that sounds great. I want to put my money in.
Oh,
And so,
that's awesome.
yeah, it was totally by accident in some ways that the money started to flow.
We got to meet
But
friends
then-
like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the pressure comes on then. When it's your own film, you think, okay, if we mess it up, then
It's on us.
only our money and whatever.
Yeah.
We've had a good laugh. But then when other people are putting the money in, you start thinking, right, we've really got to, we've got to get this right, and we've got to get people the money back. And we did. From Seizure, we paid people the money back.
Oh, that's
And-
great. You already had that to work with. Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah. And so it set us up to do the next one.
Cool.
And so we increased the budget. We went again, and yeah, same thing's happening again. Really, it's out the American film market at the moment, so people won't be able to see it. But the trailer's coming out soon.
Nice.
But yeah, already we're getting offers for international distribution. So it's just great. We're in a great place at the minute. We're really chuffed that it's working out.
That's awesome. Is there anything that you filmed in either one of the films that disturbed you personally?
Yeah, you know what? The most disturbing thing I have seen on a movie set was I don't know. It's a bit of a spoiler, but it won't make sense anyway until you see it. But one of a character in the film gets pushed off the top of the stairs, and she breaks her neck,
Ooh.
and she's pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, she's a bit of a mean character, so you kind of cheer when she goes. But we had this scene where this girl's kind of in this tormented, semi-real state, and she pushes out this plastic doll. She kind of gives birth to this plastic doll. And so we drop this plastic doll with a load of blood, a load of water as if the waters had broke. And that was really sick. When
That part. Yes.
Yeah. We looked at it on the day and we just thought, what are we doing? This seems to really work on paper.
You were all assessed afterwards,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had loads. And we had this work experience girl, somebody who's just helping out and said, look, I just want to help you guys and get into film. And I've never seen somebody look so traumatized at the end of it, where we said, that was great, wasn't it, everyone? And this girl was just shaking in the corner.
Oh, man.
Why? So, yeah, we kept it in the film,
Cool.
but it is really weird. It is weird, but fun. It's always fun.
Do you guys do all like physical effects, or do you do CGI as well?
First film, it was physical. We had a little bit of CGI afterwards, but this time we've gone quite a lot of CGI, and we had the burning girl, who's our main demon. When she was burnt at the stake, whenever she comes back, she's got this kind of glowing face, as if her face is constantly on fire.
Yeah.
And so we did that in post, and again, we're on a low budget, and so you don't know what you're gonna get. You just you wait until that effect comes back, and it just blew us away. It really it totally sells the film. It looks fantastic.
That's awesome.
That's
So-
great.
Yeah, we did a lot more CGI this time than what we planned because of the budget. But again, it's just the good thing about making movies on a low budget is you can push it. You can really you can really just test what you are capable of, because you don't have the money to rely on a big team. You've just got to use your own imagination.
Yeah. And you don't have anyone telling you no at the same time. You could, like you said, just push it. Like, do what you want, learn from it, and move on.
Exactly. It's exactly that. And I mean, this time we did have more investors.
Yeah.
We went up to meetings, more people put the money in, we had a much bigger budget, And so that pressure was there, but at the same time, we're always just saying, you know what, let's just go for it, because you can make films and live in fear and never try anything. And some of the biggest lessons we've learned and some of the best scenes that we've got is where we just said, you know what, let's just go for it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll think of something afterwards.
That's great. Do you guys film locally, or do you travel to film scenes?
It's wherever we can get to, mate. To be honest, you know, again, sorry to harp on about the money side of it, but it does come down to that, because you start going through the proper channels and all the authorities that kind of deal with film in this country, and the list that they give you, you could be paying like £7,500 a week, probably $10,000. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
A certain location. So you have to get there again. You have to get creative and find and like the main house that we used for this one was not too far away. It's probably about 40 miles away. Oh, not even that really. About 25 miles away possibly in Manchester near us. And that was just found on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
We were like probably 2 weeks away from actually starting, and we threw it out on Facebook. We're struggling. We need a house. It needs to look like just a bit worn. All of a sudden, within the space of half an hour, I got a phone call saying I've got just the place that you need. And it's brilliant.
That's awesome.
It does come down to money, and it just comes down to luck, and just and it was a big lesson for us. Don't just throw it out there, and there's so many people that just want to help you anyway.
Just to get credit. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What was it? I just had a question. I lost it. Oh man.
No, just to answer, I don't know if I didn't help you really much there, but to answer your question is, really we do try and sell the place that we are from, because we've got so much here. We've got a lot of open space.
That's what I was going to say. It's one of the largest cities, correct, in England. Huddersfield.
Manchester is, I think, yes, it's the third biggest city in England, but.
So the county is, I guess it's like your state is Yorkshire, and there's loads of the Hammer horror films back in the 60s, 70s. Did you guys ever see any of those?
That's not ringing a bell. No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
There's one for you to look at.
Yeah, you've got to see them. It's all the Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. The Dracula. Oliver Reed as the werewolf, and a lot of those films were shot in Yorkshire. And in fact, American Werewolf in London.
Yeah,
you guys have seen that. So that's the shots where they're up on the moors, and they meet some weird villagers and they get bit by the werewolf there.
Yeah. Oh, it's there. Wow.
That's
awesome.
That's basically that's our playground. That's what we have. These
great.
Really gothic moors. They're just really creepy. They're scary places to be at night. And so that's where we do a lot of our scenes at the moment, because we get it for free. And
I was gonna because I know you got to get permits sometimes to shoot certain places, right?
Yeah. And that really does my head in. Is you get places over here, and it's like when we had loads of drone shots in Demon Eye.
Oh, that's another cool thing to bring.
Yeah,
into the film.
It was brilliant. But the thing is, you get up on the moors, you get loads of farmers who look after birds, like grouse and pheasants and birds like that, and they look after them all season. So they can shoot them at the end of the season.
Oh no!
So the thing is, we took our drone up and we started to shoot these moors, and this farmer guy who just suddenly pulled up was really angry at us and was just telling us that he was going to shoot our drone out of the sky.
I was going to ask if any of them got shot out of the sky.
You were scaring the birds away.
He said, "I'm going to shoot your drone." And we said, "Why?" And he said, "Because you're scaring my birds, and I want to shoot my birds.
I want to kill those birds."
Why? We're setting them free.
You're saving the birds.
We're liberators.
Yeah.
So,
you're doing God's work.
Yeah.
There's loads of permits, there's loads of
Yeah.
rules, but again, that local knowledge is fantastic for getting around those things. Because for every 10 people that will say no, if you talk to the right people, and pubs in England are fantastic for this. If you go to the bar and just buy people drinks, then people start talking to you, and everyone knows everyone around here. So they'll say, "Oh, I know where you can get some free land." So the message is just go to a bar and get drunk and just buy people beers because they'll help you then.
You get anything you need.
You gotta spend money to make money.
I'm curious. I mean, it seems like you don't need to do it, but have you ever thought of like stealing shots? Because I've heard that's a thing. Like I read somewhere where there were guys back in the day that would like hide in barrels to film things and shit like that.
You know what? That is a great idea. I've never thought of that, but yeah.
Like you steal the shot.
I was gonna say also like photobombing another film, like finding where another film's being filmed and then film yours in the background.
Yeah, well, that's the thing around here. There's not many people who make films. I mean, for you guys, it's so populated, isn't it? There's so many filmmakers out there.
Yes.
Up here, or certainly in the north of England, you don't get that many filmmakers. In London, you've got loads and loads of filmmakers. It's really well populated. But up in the north, it's a bit of a rarity. You know, it's kind of like Game of Thrones in England. You know, up in the Northerners, if you go beyond the wall, there's not a lot happening, really. So, yeah.
I love the Game of Thrones. Are you guys excited for the last season?
Can't wait.
Oh.
Absolutely can't wait.
Oh.
Yeah. And I've heard they're going to do an Origins one. You know, they're going to start it again.
Oh, like a before?
Yeah. I think that's where they're going with it.
They need
because
to.
It's
so
so
good.
popular, and they've kind of run out of speed, I think. And so they're going to go back and say where all the Mad King came from and all that kind of thing.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Who is your favorite character?
You know, it was some of the earlier ones that got. There was the king of. You know, I'm so embarrassed that I can't remember his name, but he was the king of the wildlings, and he got burnt.
Oh yeah, man. Oh my God, what was his name? Yeah.
And he's in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, and we want to ask him to be in our next film.
Oh,
so I've just blown it now by forgetting his name.
Yeah, I did too. I'm so mad at myself. I loved him. I love the guy under him with the red beard. I can't even think of his name. Oh my God. And he's still around. Oh.
Yeah, but he you know, there's loads of characters in there.
Every character.
They're great, and then they just burn them, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I quite like it for that. You never know who's going to get killed.
I've always noticed the one you love the most in that episode, they're gonna die. Yeah, they've never been this cool. They've never been this great. They're going.
They build it up for you to really like that character.
They do.
You're in deep trouble. I think the only way to secure your place in Game of Thrones is to take your clothes off. It seems to be the ones who take the clothes off seem to stop in it the longest.
I think the saddest I've ever been in a death though is the dragon. When the dragon died, that was the saddest I'd ever been. Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it. It felt like a pet, a really violent pet. But I did feel quite sad about that.
And just the same way she regards them as her children, Daenerys. Like it's just what it represents.
And then, of course, you've got the kind of, well, I don't know, some people still haven't seen it. Everyone must have seen it by now. But you kind of got the twist on the dragon thing now, haven't you? Which I think is going to be quite exciting.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so there's...
For the record, I haven't seen it.
Oh! Yeah, I won't say anything else. Nothing else. I just caught up.
I'm stuck at season 1, me. So like you do these days when, you know, all the other Netflixes and all the rest of it knocking about, you never actually finish anything anymore.
Yeah, that's so true.
From one to the other. So that's my world these days, man. I never see an ending.
So, guys, I'm curious, working together as a team, do you have creative differences? Or ever disagree on anything?
No, Ryan does things and I go along with it. I think that's how it runs. You know, it's a perfect marriage.
That's awesome.
One makes the decisions, the other one just nods.
Like, yeah, we can
That's
do
like
that.
this show.
Yeah,
that's
basically
how we roll. What else?
That's the best way.
I'm like his bitch. I don't know if I can say that.
I'm the same way. I'm Rob's bitch. I just
He's a better bitch than my ex-wife was, guys. This is longer than my marriage.
We seem to agree. We seem to agree on a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
I don't. You know, I mean, in 10 years, I think. I mean, we've had fallouts, but I can count them on one hand. So we're doing all right so far. And we normally do. You know, I don't know. I suppose it's whoever pushes the hardest. The other one just goes with the flow and goes. He must know something I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's the best way to run a team of two.
It is, yeah, and the one offsets the other. You know, that's the way it goes.
And we tend to balance each other out. But you know, I might take a pessimistic view of things, and I might look at it and really ponder it and think about it. And sometimes Jamie's more gung ho and just says, you know, let's just do it. Let's just do it. And
Cool.
and in between us, you know, one's totally optimistic, one's a bit pessimistic.
Kind of balance out in the middle.
out in the middle. And so, yeah, it's a good partnership.
I feel too like sometimes like one of us will play devil's advocate, one of us will play the other side. Like we switch it up. Yeah, it changes. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, this is it. It's good to bounce off each other, I suppose.
Yes,
You know.
I agree.
So you're saying sometimes you overthink things, and Jamie's just like, no, just do it. Just kind of gets you out of that.
Yeah, I'll sit there trying to work it out for about 4 hours. And Jamie just says, you know, we had this mannequin that we had to throw off some stairs in the last film, and I was really trying to judge it by all the angles and thinking, right, which is going to be the perfect camera angle to capture this.
Yes.
And without knowing it, Jamie was already at the top and was kind of launching this thing off the top of the stairs, and it worked. You know, we captured it. But whereas I was really overthinking it, Jamie just thought, "I'll just throw it."
Jamie just wanted to throw the mannequin.
Yeah. He was sick of waiting.
Is the camera recording? Yeah, and then he just launched it.
And if it doesn't work, we can throw it again.
That's amazing.
That's brilliant. Oh, I love it.
Guys, I've got a question for you. We're thinking about with the next film, we're really interested in doing a co-production and taking a small team and going out to the States somewhere and filming. And what's your take on the best place in America to make a film? You know, for the help you're going to get, the local population, the tax breaks. I mean, do you guys know anywhere?
I don't really know off the top of my head. I was gonna say though, like I know Blair Witch was filmed in Virginia, I think it was.
Right.
Like I know there's a lot of like creepy, farmland and woods out that way, but I don't know about this.
I think Jersey's a good spot. I mean, Kevin Smith made a lot of films in Jersey, and Jersey, especially if you're looking for like woods. South Jersey.
Just woods. But it also has beach. It's also kind of close to Philly. Like
you have Atlantic City. You have a lot of options.
Yeah, Jersey's a pretty cool place. Like we were saying, like it's small. You could travel to any part of it within a few hours, and you have all those different options. So
yeah, because we just find not going to the place where everyone goes to is the better thing to do. You know, if you try and find somewhere that's, not used that much for film, you actually find it more responsive because the prices tend to be better.
Yes.
You know, if people are used to having filmmakers,
I'm sorry.
Everything's at a premium.
Yes, that's it. We talked to a couple guys that were on a film called Attack of the Southern Fried Zombies, and they found a town in Mississippi, and all of those like townspeople were just excited to be a part of it, as extras and all. Like they all like showed up, like they were very responsive. So yeah, man, I would definitely look into like a smaller town and like maybe I hate to say it, but like a poorer state maybe.
Yeah. Sounds like us. We're in.
It sounds like us. Guys, we have to wrap this up. It's been amazing talking to you two.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Man. Absolutely.
can we chuck out what's the Twitter?
I think we'll have it. We'll start throwing some stuff about anyway. But
Yeah,
you know.
I think if you get us on at Demon Eye,
Oh yeah, at Demon Eye, yeah.
yeah, is it at Demon Eye Film?
Yeah.
So Twitter is the best place for us, really. At Demon Eye Film, if people start following us there, we can give updates and share the trailer with you guys, and we appreciate it so much for you talking to us.
Absolutely, guys. We appreciate it.
Is the trailer online? Can I look it up right now?
You know, we can show it you, but you have to. We've got it password protected.
Oh,
okay.
That's what
we can show you guys, but the sales agents who we've got, they're brilliant, but they've just said, look, we're recutting the trailer, and we're going to go for a big launch in the next couple of weeks. So
it's all geared up for 2019. That's what they're going for. So it's
yeah. So in a couple of weeks, we're going to be looking for people, kind people like yourselves, who will give us a bit of space to just share that trailer and see what people think.
Definitely do it when it's time, guys.
Yeah, awesome. We will do.
Brilliant.
All right, guys. We will talk to you soon. Have a good one.
Take care, you too, and thanks a lot.
All the best.
No problem. You too, guys. We will be back.
Care.
Later.